In today's video, I am essentially showcasing to you how fast and easy it is to send money from Australia to Indonesia. Now, I'm on WorldRemit right now, and you can see send from Australia. And see, when you're in Australia, you could probably have your kids vacationing in Bali and they've run out of cash, they need money. Or you could be an Indonesian, work sending money back home who's in Australia, and you're sending money back home to your friends or family in Indonesia. So whatever be the circumstances, you essentially need to send money to Indonesia while you're in Australia. So the way it works is send money online anytime, anywhere, and I want to send to. So here is where you choose Indonesia. So let's navigate, and here I am. I want to send to Indonesia. Get started. It's really very simple and effective. And send money online to Indonesia, transfer to all major banks next working day. From Banda Aceh to Jayapura, WorldRemit has Indonesia covered. That's true. So practically, see, Indonesia is a very vast country. So you might want to send your money to just about any part of Indonesia, and WorldRemit has the entire country very well covered. It's fast and it's simple to send money to friends and family. Payment security is absolutely industry leading, which is very important. Unless you're assured about the safety and security of your money, you're not going to use that as service. And then it's versatile to the extent that you can easily use it on any device, be it a computer, smartphone, or tablet. So let's see the process. Send to Indonesia, and then let's look at the options: bank transfer, cash pickup, and mobile money transfer. I'll look at airtime in another video because that's a sort of separate service in the sense that you send money to recharge mobile balances. So in that we'll look at in another video. Let's look at bank transfer currently. And between send and receive, it's optimal that we look at receive, where you as the sender are very clear as to the beneficiary or the recipient exactly how much that person is going to receive. And of course currency remains Indonesian rupiah. Now let's look at a nominal amount. Let's say 1 million rupiah. So for the recipient to receive 1 million rupiah, all you need to do is send 104.59 Australian dollars, which is as per the current exchange rate of $1 being equal to 9,561.11. So let's look at 9,500 odd plus IDR. And the fees in this case are very reasonable at just 7.99. So the total that you pay for the recipient to receive 1 million IDR is just 112.58 AUD. So which works out to a very reasonable sum. So that's something which I wanted to showcase. And the best thing is it works with all major banks across Indonesia, and you can send up to IDR 10 million. Like I've showcased 1 million, you can send up to 10 million IDR. And it's just that it's very simple. And in case you want to send more than that, that is also possible. It's just that the timeline will be slightly longer. That is about 2 to 3 working days, whereas in case of up to IDR 10 million, it'll be the money will be transferred within the next working day, which is fabulous. Now let's look at some other methods as well. Cash pickup. Cash pickup is again very lucrative because this really works when there are emergency situations. You don't want to wait for the money to arrive. Let's say your kids or friends or family are stuck in Bali, they're out of cash, and of course they need to have that cash with them ASAP. And in such a scenario, you don't want to wait. And for them, so them being native Australians, it may not be feasible for them to actually have a bank account, Indonesian bank account, and then wait for that money. So in such scenarios, cash pickup is ideal. And as you can see, cash is available to collect instantly from branches of BNI Bank Negara Indonesia, which is the State Bank of Indonesia, as well as PT POS or Indonesian Post Office, which has a widespread presence across Indonesia in many formats, including mobile vans as well. So, altogether, say for instance in Bali, for example, or Jakarta, or any of these, Surabaya, any of the major places, they're all present in large numbers. So that will never be an issue at all, and easily pick up cash. Now again, in this scenario, let's look at a nominal 1 million rupiah sum. So yet again, the send amount as per the exchange rate works out to 104.59, adding the same fees. This is extremely attractive in case of World Remit, because otherwise a lot of the other competitive services like Western Union would end up having higher fees. Whereas in this particular instance, whether you're doing a bank transfer or a cash pickup, you're paying the same fees, and eventually you're still paying a very nominal sum of 112.58 AUD only. And in that regard, I would also like to add that this is something very attractive. The fact that upfront you know very clearly the exact sum of money that you to send. Otherwise, often with bank transfers, you don't know. Either the sender doesn't know, or in most often the recipient doesn't know. But in this instance, each of you, both the parties, you know exactly how much you have to send, and the recipient knows exactly how much he or she is going to receive. This is something which is really very good. Now let's look at the third option, which is mobile money transfer. And it's again absolutely simple, fast, and easy. And money is added instantly to Indosat Dompetku accounts. Now, just to know a little bit about Indosat Dompetku, Dompetku essentially is an e-money service from Indosat Uridu, which allows customers to perform a variety of financial transactions that include cash deposit as well as cash withdrawal, purchase, shop, pay bills, reload mobile phone credits, money transfer from the customer's mobile phone to other Dompetku subscribers by registering first. So therefore, once this money is onto your this Dompetku, things become really easy. It's just that you need to have a mobile money account, and of course that is very easy. That is nothing, no big deal at all. And once you all you need is the recipient's mobile money number. That's something which you will need. And in this method, you can send up to IDR 5 million in one transaction. And the best part about this whole Indosat Dompetku's kind of mobile money transfer is that once the money is in, the recipients can then withdraw money from their mobile money wallet at more than 50,000 locations and ATMs. So that makes it extremely attractive. So again, suppose any of your family members, friends from Australia are in Indonesia and need money, then you can actually send them this money through the mobile money account, this Indosat Dompetku. And then once that is done, that money they'll easily be able to withdraw. See, over cash pickup, this is perhaps even advantageous because you're not limited to any particular bank branches and having to go there physically. Suppose you're at a location where there are only these ATMs, then once you've done this mobile money transfer, they can withdraw from any of these ATMs. And given that there are 50,000 such locations where money can be withdrawn, so it's definitely attractive. Now let's go through this transaction as well. Again, let's choose the same figure, 1 million. And here again we find that the send amount is the same, 104.59, and with the fees also are the same, and the total you pay is the same as with e any of the other three options. The total of the two options that we looked at, so total three: bank transfer, cash pickup, mobile money transfer. So any of these three options you end up paying the same fees with the same total amount that you're sending, 112.58. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was essentially a simple and easy way for you in Australia to send money to Indonesia, or for you in Indonesia, say, to receive money from Australia. Now, let's go through the send process, which will in turn give us a better idea of how things work. In every instance, no matter which option you opt for, if you're not signed up with WorldRemit, you need to make sure that you sign up. And in this case as well, I would say that something very good about WorldRemit is that the overall requirement for signing up is so little. You just choose where you're sending from. In this instance, Australia. You put in your first name, middle name, last name, email address, password, confirm password. That's it. You're done. Submit and create account, and as soon as your account is created, your good to go. So this is again a very positive and big advantage with WorldRemit. So without further ado, I would reiterate that if you're looking to send money from Australia to Indonesia, then WorldRemit is perhaps one of the best options to opt for. It is by far simple, easy, cost effective. In fact, why not I highlight why you should choose WorldRemit. Firstly, it's a low cost, low fees displayed upfront. That's something which I proved to you. Guaranteed exchange rates. That's again something which I showcased to you. You saw the exchange rates which were being taken. And it is fast because speed is of the essence. When it comes to money transfer, the recipient may be in an emergency situation where money is required urgently. You don't want to be waiting. So, instant transfer, send and receive notifications by SMS and email. And it's simple 24 by 7, no agents to visit. No need to wait or think about, oh, the office might be closed and the agent might not be available, etc. You don't have to worry about that. It's 24 by 7 and available across, say, computers, smartphones, tablets, any of these devices. And yes, it's very, very trusted with 140 million funding being received from Facebook investors and rated excellent by customers on Trustpilot. And yet again, I would reiterate it genuinely is as easy as 1, 2, 3, select country, add recipient details, send money. And this is what Trustpilot has said about WorldRemit, with so many people already liking the service on Facebook. So, without further ado, I would strongly reiterate that if you're looking to send money from Australia to Indonesia, look no further than WorldRemit. The link is there in the description of this video. You can simply click on that and get going with sending money from Australia to Indonesia.